It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. Saturday, Sunday. What? Yeah, it's okay.
What's up? This is Jeff. Welcome to Jeff's podcast. Before the start of the topic, the podcast show will be on a hiatus for about 2 weeks, including the Holy Week break, because I'm going to take a break that I'm going to web surf, play mobile games, and hang out with my family for summer vacation. I'm thinking about what kind of topic that I'm going to use, and today we're talking about the Cosplay Carnival event, and the event itself is in the books that happened last April 30th to May 1st at the SMX Convention Center in Pasay City. It's been 2 years since the convention had decided to go on a hiatus because of the COVID pandemic, and the last time that I attended at the convention is the Otaku Expo event held at the SM Mega Mall back in January 2020. Shout out to Christian Kilala for hugging me at the con. I know the COVID pandemic is ongoing, but I'm cool, so I try to avoid the close contact with the virus. Today, we're talking about Cosplay Carnival, and before we're heading out to the convention, my brother-in-law, my older sister, and myself are heading out to Makati for the grocery shopping, while my parents and my little brother are going to take care of the house, including my older sister's daughter. While we're in Makati, my brother-in-law is driving the automatic transmission of the 4th generation Hyundai Accent. We're heading out to the parking lot, which is the link. Then suddenly, the car can't climb up to the ramp of the parking. Instead of heading out to Makati, we decided to head to the Mall of Asia, and the Mall of Asia contains a lot of ongoing events, including the UAAP basketball game and the Cosplay Carnival event at SMX. So we arrived at the Mall of Asia on a Saturday, and we're heading out for merienda before splitting up. My brother-in-law and my older sister are at the supermarket while I was heading out for the mall touring. I have already visited the Mall of Asia several times, and it's been a while since the pandemic. So I'm going to check out the SMX Convention Center for the situation on Cosplay Carnival, and the opening of the event is going to be a really rough start. So I'm outside the SMX Convention Center to check things out, what is happening at the con, and it turns out into a worst case scenario, as con-goers and cosplayers have already fallen in line outside SMX. Kinda like it turns out to revisit the Rampage event where the crowd is already in full. I'm going to take a photo outside the SMX and post it on social media, including Facebook. I saw on the Facebook post that they received negative comments about the event because the organizer did turn on the air conditioning and bottlenecks, which is why the lines are very long. That'll take hours, either within 3 to 4 hours of waiting. Some cosplayers or con-goers have experienced dehydration, and also they protested to get a refund because they didn't enter the event, so it's a worst case scenario. Cosplay Mania Philippines, including Cosplay.PH, posted on Facebook to address the statement about the incident and told that they would no longer be selling tickets for the second day on Sunday. After the worst case scenario last Saturday, it's the second day of the event, and therefore there will be no long lines. So I decided to take a shortcut for entering the event because I already have the second day ticket, and then everything returns to normal for the second day of the event. Cosplay.PH has decided to turn on the air conditioning for con-goers, and then they open up the free hall for con-goers who have decided to take a break. Before I'm going to discuss the halls for Cosplay Carnival, the event has been around at the function hall from function halls 1 to 5 at SMX from 2016 to 2019. So the event this year is moving to the main halls 1 to 3 because function halls 1 to 4 are occupied due to the upcoming event. Function 5 is included as a free hall for those who have already fallen in line at around 8 in the morning on the second day. Everything is back to normal at the convention, and con-goers and cosplayers have already attended the con for the first time after a 2-year absence. Of course, we know the cons are very missed after the pandemic. Not just only the conventions, but other events such as sports events, music events, and more. So I decided to take a stroll around the con and took some photos. After the Cosplay Carnival event, Cosplay.PH needs to regroup in the upcoming future conventions and events, and ACX, or the Anime and Cosplay Expo, is set to return at the SMX Convention Center this July, and the event has been around from 2016 to 2019. But there's a new rule for selling tickets at the ACX called the Plus Ultra Ticket System, which contains 3 ticket choices. The Ultra and Plus tickets are available for a limited amount. The price for the Ultra ticket costs 249 Philippine pesos, and the Plus ticket costs an additional 50 Philippine pesos, or the cost about $4 to $5. It is available at SM Tickets online and at the customer service around SM malls, and the regular ticket is available as a standard that costs about 349 Philippine pesos, or $6. The format has been launched at the recently concluded Cosplay Carnival 2020 event, although the 2020 event has been cancelled due to the spread of the COVID pandemic. Also, the organizers found out the reason why they decided to no longer sell tickets for the second day of the event is that either there's a system down on the selling of tickets electronically, so the only option left is to switch manually in order to avoid waiting in long lines so they can enter the event. So there you have it about the Cosplay Carnival event, and the event is fun, but less fun for congoers who attend the first day of the event, so they decided to sell a refund. It really is a crazy experience for the start of the convention this year after the pandemic. Before I'm going to end this show, shout out to Keepsakes founder Jay Agonoy on greeting me at the convention. I've met him several times at the convention about the topic countless times, including the recently concluded second general election of ML48 back in 2019. If you have comments or suggestions, let us know in the comments. Follow Jeff11 Manchester on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to youtube.com/KFaboy. For donations, you can send it to PayPal at paypal.me/Jeff11LFS. Well, that's about it for Jeff's podcast. This is Jeff. We'll see you in the next podcast.